Into a little photo diary here, a little fairy tale story for you all to listen to. Now I want everybody to be able to see this, so can everybody move round? And the happy couple, please move round a little bit more.
Okay.
Well, it's a private joke.
Are we all sitting together?
No. Are we all sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
Right. This story.
Where did you find that?
Please.
You set up your in it.
This story is about a very special lady and her double life as a supermodel, film star, and supermum. Her name is Goldie Fox. Now it may appear that various characters involved in this tale bear resemblance to some of the people within this room. However, I must assure you the tale is purely fictional and bears no relation to any relations involved. We're all sitting comfortably, then I shall start. Once upon a time, there was an extremely beautiful, if not somewhat moody-looking woman. Called Goldie Fox. And Goldie wasn't just foxy by name. She had photographers and film directors falling out of her Armani jean pockets. However, she wasn't just a pretty face, and spent just as much time posing in front of the camera as posing behind it. Goldie had some great friends who didn't just like her because of her fame. Goldie's iconic lifestyle made her a million admirers, but she was lucky enough to make a million good friends along the way, especially with co-stars. Here we see her with her bosom pal Tiki. I think at the time they were auditioning for Thelma and Louise. But the only parts they could actually get were in Oral-B adverts. Goldie had helped upon her road to success from what some people might say was her fairy tale godmother.
I lose you.
He was an individual of impeccable taste who guided young Goldie through the pitfalls of celebrity lifestyle. He was known with affection in fashion circles as the fabulous, furry Phineas Freak. Affected young people from all over the world. His short cravat and high pants look became a thing. As did his blue suit matched with revolutionary youth-enhancing makeup, worn by this 19-year-old model, Susanna Moss. Here is yet another classic you know. This Baywatch babe. And the last craze he ever started, this was a special one, this came out in London Fashion Week, was actually something called the Emperor's New Suit, otherwise known as the birthday suit. Now anyway, back to Goldie. This picture was taken on set of the latest Bond movie. It shows that despite the fame, she still had the time to play with her kids. She also had support from the most loving Shanghai mum. They gave her the support that she needed and blew away troubles if ever they arose. Goldie's career was never always so perfect. Are you seeing the result of a cheaply made advert? It's surprising that a passport wasn't withheld, as this shirt could have been classed as a WMD, a weapon of mass destruction. If you think this one's bad, then check out the Häagen-Dazs ice cream advert. Nothing can quite compare, though, to the audition she did for Dot Cotton in EastEnders. But of course, with all the lows, had to come the highs. Now, Goldie Fox did do a hell of a lot of good publicity, and eventually made it onto the front of Cosmopolitan and others. I've just chosen just a few of them. First one we have, it's on the front of GQ. I thought this was a bit saucy. Something a bit strange about that one. It's obviously not Britney Spears.
To make her scream yet.
Amongst others, we had Mary
Not Reese Witherspoon.
Not quite with Witherspoon, but she did have 453 new fashion and beauty trends for shopping bliss. Then, of course, Condé Nast Traveler, as she matured, she decided to go for a few other different magazines until eventually, at the top of her career, she managed to get Vogue. She was known this time as the Goldie Fox Supernova. Now, I just wanted to tell you about the first photo shoot she did. It was for Auto Express. It's actually been under a re-edition of the 2004 New Year's special. It was for the SLK Beatles, my favourite car. Now, no story is complete without a fairy tale ending. Through her modelling career, Goldie Fox eventually met the love of her life. The infamous golf pro and Scottish male model, Eric This is Derek Zoolander. The couple were in bliss and smiled and posed beautifully together for the rest of their lives. The end. That was a really fun, nicely part of the speech. I actually went onto the internet and I looked at a whole load of different wedding sites to try and get some ideas about what to say tonight, and I couldn't find a single thing that did me any good whatsoever. The only thing that actually has stuck in my mind is some rules that it gave me. It was 3 rules. One was to be truthful, second was to know your subject, and the third was to be yourself. Well, the first one I shall endeavour to be truthful. The second, well, I've known her all my life, so yes, I know the subject. And the third, I will endeavour to be myself, even though I think my heart's going like this. I'll tell you a little secret. The Goldie Fox in the little slideshow here, there was actually based on my mother, if you hadn't noticed. She is a supermodel and a super mum, and always has been. She has given me everything that we could ever possibly want, ever possibly ask for, including huge amounts of love. The capability of love in my mum is huge. And I think that's something that has almost come down through the generations. It's something that I think Granny has given to Mummy, and Mummy has given to me and Susie. And I hope that I can give that to my kids if I ever have kids. Second thing she's done is given me support. If I have shown interest in anything, if I've shown interest in gymnastics, she's taken me 2 hours across London at 7 o'clock at night to go and take me to a gymnastics class at the age of 8 years old, whatever it might be. Whatever else she might be doing, she put every effort into doing that for me. If I did a play up in Edinburgh, she came up to Edinburgh with me and put herself in the backstage crew so that I would feel comfortable. Went to every extent. The third one is inspiration. Now, everybody has their ups and their downs. My mum has been through hard times, she's been through wonderful times. Through the hard times, I think the most important thing to remember is love and philosophy. If you have the philosophy, then you get the love. And the philosophy is that whatever you go through and whatever happens, as long as you make the best of it, the best that could possibly happen will always happen to you. And that's something my mum has taught me hugely. The last thing is a little situation that happened this week. As a lot of you might know, organising a wedding is a hugely difficult thing to do and extremely complicated and can cause a hell of a lot of stress. Now, I think Mummy was feeling a little bit of this stress towards the middle of the week and being... Oh, Derek, don't shake your head like that. No, okay, well, she was being a little bit narky towards Derek. Not pressure, sorry. And I've got a little moment that I thought I'd just tell you about. I don't think you could really stop moving around. You were very, very nervous about everything that was going on. I think you were telling Derek about not having booked enough hotel rooms quick enough or something like that. And you said to him, am I winding myself up? What are you thinking me? Thinking like that? And Derek turned around and said, the only thing I'm thinking is how much I love you. Now, if that's the kind of love that somebody gets when they're being, almost at their worst, then what kind of love do you get when you're both at your best? And if that's what love is made of, then surely that's what marriage is all about. So, one more thing. If you'd like to raise your glasses for this young exhibitionist. Raise your big hands to a toast to the happy couple.
Good.